Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing this news station, broadcasting station thing. I don't really know what to call it. Think Spider-Man and Superman. But yeah, and I'm showing you guys how it's going to look. So here, this is the reception area. I'm going to add bathrooms in there. And then the second floor is going to be like the offices area for the workers and everything. I'm low-key working with like a very small spot, so everything will be a little bit crowded, but I will make sure that I use it wisely. And here's gonna be like your TV broadcasting thing for like the news and stuff. So yeah, that's basically how it's gonna look. So now that we have the before, let's get started. So when I started with this building, I didn't really have much of a plan of what I wanted to do. I was literally just going off of what I seen in like Superman. Pinterest wasn't much of a help either. They didn't show me much. But I also wanted this store to kind of work, I guess, in three ways, like be a broadcasting station, a newspaper place, and a magazine place as well. Ignore that tree that I was building. I literally had to edit all of the film out of it because I ended up deleting it. It's just so ugly. There's just no point of you seeing what I'm doing. But now I'm mapping out where everything like is supposed to go or what I was planning on doing. But I was trying to go for like an art deco for this building, but I don't really know if I did it much justice because I don't really understand what makes a building art deco. But I don't know, it looked cute, so I don't really care. But that's basically what I was trying to go for. And here's where the offices are gonna be. They're a little bit like cramped in there, which I end up changing later on. And I really like how it ended up looking. It's a lot better, and I feel like there's just more room space. It just makes more sense in general. I struggled a lot with those couches, holy moly. And that office too, because it was just so crowded. There wasn't a lot of space. I mean, the office ended up being the same size, but in my opinion, it looks a lot better the way that I ended up doing it. But yeah, I wanted to look a little coffee area. I don't know, like a little space for them to have some food. I don't really know what you would call it, like a little rest area, cafeteria, I guess. Oh my god. So with this building, I really wanted to be like more personalized just because it made it seem more important in a way. Like I don't know, I think it made me care for more for the building, I think. So for each of the desks that I put out like in this building, I try to give it like a little storyline, I guess you could say. Kind of. Oh yeah, sorry. I did this off camera because I was really struggling on how it would look and I wasn't really liking any of it. So when I finally started liking something, I started recording again. Sorry. But anyways, for each desk, I try to give it like a little story of who the person is behind it, and I think I did a very well job at it. I don't know, I just think that it gave me a little bit more motivation to like build it, and then based off their personality and who the person was, I had more of an idea on how to decorate it because I do tend to decorate things in a way that they all look like they were made by the same person, which obviously they were, but like I had to make it seem like it wasn't, which I really do struggle on it. So giving the people like different personalities helped me decorate it in a way that I think they would decorate it themselves. Also, sorry again, I think this thing is gonna just become like a everyday thing, but this video is also gonna be late, and no excuses again, just other than I didn't feel like editing it low-key. But and I had to sit down and edit it because it got to the point where I just started doing other things in the building, such as like recording other videos where I was like building like the houses. I did start building the houses, by the way, and the mayor's office as well. But it got to the point where my storage on my computer got completely full and I just could not record anymore. So I had to edit this video out, take all this footage out, and start again. So yeah, that's literally the only reason why I haven't done it. But it's okay because I also ran out of money. So I just started grinding on it and got a little bit more. which hopefully, no, it will not be enough. Once I'm done with this video, I'll go back to grinding and getting more money. I'm right now at 500,000, I think, or a little shy of 500,000. So if I keep on going, I should have enough money to maybe just not work ever again for this building. Because no, that's a lie. I probably need more than 1,000,000 because I still have the apartments as well. But I'm excited to be done with this town, low-key. I say that I want to roleplay in it, but I probably won't. I think that I'm, like, grown out of it. Like, the whole roleplaying phase. I haven't done it in a while. So I don't really think that's gonna happen. But I'm gonna be proud of my town and just, I don't know, walking around and looking at it. Plus, this project has literally taken me so long to finish. Like, I've been working on this since, like, middle school, freshman year. Mind you guys, I'm already done with high school. So, you do the math. But, oh my god, I've been working on this town for so long. And part of it is because as I keep on growing, my, like, aesthetics and what I like changes. So I just end up bulldozing the entire town and just building it again and again and again. But I think this town is fine. There's already things that I don't like on it that I really want to change. But let's see if I can, because my plot data is getting full so fast. It's actually ridiculous. I don't even know. I hope I can finish this town. It's getting me a little bit nervous because right now I'm sitting at 88%. I don't have the school done, the interior. I don't have the interior done for the mayor's office. I don't have the interior done for the houses. I don't have the interior done for the apartments. So it's getting me a little bit nervous. But fingers crossed I get to finish this. Another reason why I want to be done with this building is also because I really want to build that big school that I want to do on my other plot. Right now that plot is sitting as just like a mood station thing. But oh my god, I want to build that school so bad. Especially because in this town, I had to make the school so small. So I really just want to build a big school where I can just do whatever I want and and have enough space and not be so crowded. Because with this town, everything had to be a little bit smaller than I would have liked, sadly. And I also had to like cut corners, like just not adding bathrooms in like most buildings that should have bathrooms just because space did not allow for it. But in my school, because I do plan on making it like a boarding school type of situation. Ever since I watched Wednesday on Netflix, this is a little bit embarrassing, but ever since I watched that, I was obsessed with that school and I immediately wanted to build something similar on Bloxburg. So expect like that little dark style for the boarding school. Also, I don't know what my obsession with boarding schools are. Like, I've always wanted to go to one. They're probably not as fun as I imagine them being. I just romanticize that life. But I don't know. I really like the idea of that. Loki, now I want to build a college now that I'm talking about it. But colleges are way bigger, so I don't think I'm gonna have the space to do it. But that'd be fun. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, I hate that brick wall. I think I actually end up using it for the end, but I just hate all of the brick wall like options that we had. I just wish we had more and more realistic looking, please. Speaking about updates, I'm so excited to see what they're gonna like announce or drop this week. Is there gonna be an update this week? Because they usually do like teasers right before it, but I haven't like seen any except for like one photo. But like usually, well, maybe they'll drop it this week because usually they do like on a Friday, like the teaser drops like Friday or Thursday. No, Friday. And then they give out like a long video like the next week. But I don't know. I'm super excited. All of the updates that they've been dropping, I have really liked. A lot of people don't like them, and I mean, everybody is entitled to their own opinion. But sometimes I feel like people just do it just to be rude. I don't know. It gets a little bit annoying at some point because all they do is complain, 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 complain. Like for example, I'm watching like one of the videos of what they just dropped, and then you look at the comments, and it's just like a bunch of people like basically complaining and saying like, "Where are the hollow roofs? Like they said that they're gonna drop it. Why do you keep on mentioning it? Gee, stop being annoying." Like Like, I swear, they spike my freaking cortisol. It's actually so irritating. It's just so irritating and annoying. They bring my mood down so quickly. I don't even be looking at the comments anymore. Like, be grateful for a little bit. Jeez, they're literally dropping like weekly updates and you're still complaining. I don't know though. I just get a little bit annoyed because that's all you hear. It's never like being grateful, not even for a little bit. And a lot of people just say things just to say them, I swear, because they literally keep on saying that the old map was better. No, it wasn't. Like, let's be for real right now. This plot, like, of course has its problems, like the lagginess and all of it, and how it's just super big and you kind of get like lost. But like, other than that, what did the other plot give you? Literally nothing. It sucked. Not to be rude, but it did. People are just blinded by nostalgia, I swear to God. And I don't know, they kind of get mad about the whole role-playing thing as well, but it's just like Roblox is not making it any better. Like, it's not really the game. The game hasn't really changed much. It's just that people have grown up. The game itself, Roblox, has changed. So role-playing is just not the same. People complain about like the 12 people per server as well, which that's a valid complaint, but like they can't really add any more. Do you know how many like detailed builders are on here that like have their multi-million plots? If there's like 20 of those in just one server, that thing is gonna crash. Of course, like there should be like a small limit. And they said, I think they did say that they're gonna add more, but obviously they have to take the right precautions or else their game is gonna crash and everybody's gonna get mad. You can't really like keep everybody happy. It just kind of pisses me off because most of the things that people are complaining, like the developers themselves already said that they're gonna fix them and that they're coming, but people are just so miserable and just don't want to wait. Like, and it's crazy too because I feel like people have forgotten how little we used to get. All of the things that the new developers have added into town, like little me would only dream of having these things, and they would have been so good if we had them like a few years ago. I would have been livid. But that's not really their fault. The app and the people who play Roblox have changed. So of course it wouldn't like really have the same hype anymore. Especially with like all of these kids restrictions nowadays, which are mostly the main people that like roleplay on the games. There's really just no point. Like they can't even talk. I can't talk in the game, by the way. Not because like I'm underage. It's because I'm scared of putting my information on here, my face or my ID. So I just don't chat. Most of the things that I do is just build on the game anyway, so I don't really need to talk to people. But I do feel bad sometimes because sometimes people do come up to me and I feel bad that I can't speak to them. Oh my god, sorry y'all, went on a tangent there. I've just been, I guess, holding that up. I guess I'm very like passionate about all of this. But what I've been up to, was it Friday or Saturday? No, it was a Saturday. Last Saturday I went to watch Toy Story 5. It was pretty good. I liked it. Not much to say other than I did feel sad because Woody was kind of like a side character in this movie, and it made me really sad because like he literally used to be the main character for any other movie. So I don't know, it made me a little bit sad. But I think the message was great. It just didn't really hit me as hard as I thought it would, but that's okay. It made me like think back about the other movies and how great they were. I do think that I like Toy Story 5 more than I did with Toy Story 4. Just because I did not like the whole Woody going away type thing. I don't know. And like Bonnie. I mean, it's realistic. I can't even blame Bonnie like that. Because like the toys that are so special for some kids might not be as special to other kids. So that does make sense. Obviously, Toy Story 3 is my favorite one. It just has everything. It has the good characters. It has like funny humor. It has that like emotional impact. It just has everything. The story is just great overall and the message really hits you hard. Second best one is Toy Story 2. third best one is Toy Story 1. It's just a freaking classic. It's amazing, down to the T. It's funny. It's super funny. Toy Story 5 then, and then Toy Story 4 at the end. Toy Story 4 is not like super bad, but compared to the other ones, it's not that great. But I might be a little bit biased because Woody got separated and all of that. It just makes me really sad. It's also because I just don't really care for any of the other side characters. Like, not even Forky. Sorry. Or Sporky. Yeah, because it's a spork. Whatever. Like, proving my point, I just don't care about any of those characters. Plus, I feel like the new movie kind of made Toy Story 4 not make any sense, especially with Woody going away, because they made like this whole big impactful thing about him going away just to bring him back. What was the point? So that's another reason, but whatever. It's not the worst. There's not really anything that I really cared for, really. I'm trying to think. The animation was great. It was amazing. Actually, I do remember this one scene where it's Woody and Sporky. I don't know what's the name? I don't know. But they're walking like on the road, and then Woody accidentally says Andy's name instead of Bonnie. And that part just breaks my heart, but I don't know. I guess it's because, I don't know, Woody was going through like his whole identity crisis now that he doesn't live with Andy. And that whole thing is just super sad. Also, Andy, sorry, but like when I was little and I watched Toy Story 3, I was like, whoa, Andy, you're Fine. Because like, are we looking at the same guy? And he's emotionally intelligent too. Like, I love that he loved his little toys or whatever. Plus, I had a lot in common with him too. Like, I love my toys too. Plus, he had like those little kind eyes and he rocked that hair. I don't know, I thought he was hot. And I really thought they were gonna show him in the new one and how he looked now, but I guess they didn't. Too bad, too sad for me. But yeah, here are the bathrooms. Not a lot going on. Literally the most basicest bathrooms ever. But I needed some. Anyways, this is the finished product, and that's my decal, by the way. I made that. I wish I could have made the thing more bigger, but yeah, I finally had some motivation to make my own. Yeah, Blox News. I copied that from the newspaper that was in the game, just to match everything. So yeah, this is what I mean by magazine. It's also like a magazine thingy. One of the officers will be like the magazine section. I don't really know how this works. I forgot to decorate the bathrooms. I didn't really care for them low-key, so I'm not going back. But yeah, reception area, very nice, very cool, very aesthetic. This is like where the offices are at. Little newspapers. Yup. So those two are girls. And they're very trendy, and this is like an old grumpy man that acts like he doesn't really like them, but he really does deep down. He's just grumpy. And yeah, that's the office. That's the station right there. Station. Little whatever, cafeteria. And this is the office, or like the manager or whatever. I don't really know what you call them, like the head of the department. But yeah. Neither a boy or a girl. I don't really know. I haven't decided a gender on who should be here. I don't know. But they're a family person. There's a family photo right there. So it could be the mother or it could be the father. I don't really care. Now to the third floor. Little, area for them to eat. Little snack table. Yeah. And that's for the actors. I don't know what you call them. And that's where they sit. Those are the cameras. I went and fixed the cameras, I think, because they were all facing onto one chair. And then this is like, I don't know, I just looked up like broadcasting thingy, like, and that's what showed up, like something similar to that, so I just copied it. So yeah, and that's the building. Very nice. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next. Bye.